Good morning. Um, I come in here to do some stitching, so I thought, well, I'll just turn on my camera. It's not a tutorial or nothing. I just love slow stitching, and so I do that, and that's what I'm doing this morning. And I'm making another one of my prayer pockets, and prayer care of hope. Yeah, whatever I calling them. I'm trying to come up with a name, and I keep coming up with different names. I want it more to be a prayer pocket, but I want it to be something. So I'm going to come up with a name one of these days, probably in about 12 years. And so anyway, that's what I'm doing this morning. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Now, I showed you yesterday on one that I had finished, one that I had completed. And this was the pocket I completed yesterday. And so, as you can see, it's 2 layers to form the pocket, and it's decorated on both sides because it's going to hang outside. It's and it will be spinning, kind of spins when I hang them. So there's always something beautiful to see. So anyhow, I have this now piece that I'm going to start decorating. And what I have is I got a piece of felt in the shape of a heart. And then I have, this was a piece of quilted fabrics that Jersey Laura sent me this piece, which it was a bigger piece, and I cut this piece from it. And that's going to go on there because I think that is so beautiful, that quilted fabric. So that's what I'm going to put. And then I have this is like a, okay, so I'm probably going to put that on there too. Or maybe, I wonder if I would rather have that on this one. I wonder if this would show up better on this one. But my orange felt doesn't show up better on this one. So I wonder if I changed my mind in midstream a lot. So let's see if I maybe take a piece of green felt. I think this I might like better because I want this to show up, and it won't show up too good on that one, but it'll show up good on this piece. So then if I can use that heart. Oh, I could maybe put that heart on the back of that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out a heart a little bit bigger than this one. And so I'm just going to pin that on real quick. And then I will cut this heart just a little bit bigger so it kind of frames the first one. See there? Now that cut good. These Tim Holtz scissors, they're serrated, they've got a serrated edge, and for something like felt, they cut really, really nice. Now that looks much better. So that's going to go like that. A little there. Okay. So yeah, that will good. I just thought of something that if I had put this in a red, and this, it looks like a strawberry, but this is what it's going to be now. Okay, now the way I'm going to attach this is I'm going to use sequins. And I have a lot of different colors of sequins here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the different colors. But what I want to do is, I'll pull out a sequin. And then I have these here beads. They're clear beads. I don't know what they are called. I bought them. I was at Carhartt's auction, and she has different people that sell different things, and I had got these beads from that auction. I'm an auction person, and there's some that I go to that I really love, you know. Some auctions are a little high priced, and I figure, oh, I can go and do better than them prices. But I like to support when I can, but sometimes I can't afford. So what I'm going to do here is I'm double threading this. So I threaded the needle, but I used the double thread, tie it together, and that makes just a little bit more, that makes a little bit better of a hold, you know, just better than if I used a single thread, or if I used like a regular beading thread too, maybe that would be better. But I'm just slow stitching, and I don't expect things to last for 100 years. So I put that needle through there, and then put the little sequin there, and then I'm going to put the little, with my chubby little fingers, I'm going to put that, what is this? Is that a dog hair? Good grief, Elizabeth. Okay, so I'll get that that bead on that thread now, and then I will go back through the whole of the sequin, and then to the back here. Well, do you see that? Now, I didn't have that knotted correctly, and then my I didn't have that knotted correctly, and so I pulled my needle right off. So let me thread that again. Is this where I need to pause? Probably. So I'm going to get this threaded, get this needle threader through the needle, the eye of the needle, and then I will put that thread through the needle threader and pull that back through. Okay, we are back in beanies here. We're back in beanies. Okay, so now let me see. I've only got a single thread now. I don't want that. I want a double thread. Okay, so I'm going to go here and how in the world, Elizabeth, did you do this? How is that? That thread must have broke, because I do have it double threaded down here. So I wonder if this is, sometimes thread can be kind of old and then it gets brittle. For some reason it broke. I don't know why it broke, because I did have it tied double. Okay, so then we'll put another sequin. Oh, I should have looked for one definitely of a different color. Okay, but I'm just kind of grabbing them. There we go. Now let's go that way and put that through there. And then I got another one on there. Oh, see, now it wants to jump around. Okay, there. So I have two sequins on there. And then, let's see, I want another one right about here. Let's go with a yellow one. I want to have a assortment of colors. I am one who loves color. I just love colors. You very rarely see me do anything that might be, you know, that might be all the same colors or different hues of the same color, because I'm just colorful. I like color. So there we go. And this is very simple to do, just doing, see, I did that one, I just come to the next one, and let's get a green, and I don't tie each one off. It doesn't have to be done that way, although you could tie each one off and and then start again. I mean, whatever I mean. I don't know what I mean. Now, and also then, if you don't have beads and you want to put the sequins on, you can put a sequin on and then put a French knot to hold it. If you're and if you do that, then you can use a larger needle and heavier thread. I'm using a small needle so that I can get through that little bead. And you kind of need a small needle to get through the little bead. And so that's what I'm doing right there. That's what I'm doing right there. So, and these beads are little. They're little and they're clear. Although when I ordered, I got a lot of different colors. That's another auction. You never know what you're going to get on that auction because different people sell on Daffy, D-A-F-I. Different people sell on her auctions, and so, and because it's always a fundraiser for Daffy, for this foundation, and the foundation that collects items. They collect items like crafting and art and craft items. They collect, and they all and all of the stuff that they collect, and most of it's donated. Some of it they have to purchase, but most of it's donated. And what this foundation is, which is amazing, is a, oh, you scared the doo out of me, Papa. I didn't know you were there.
Sorry.
That's okay. What this foundation is for is they collect things, you know, they have their group, oh, I lost my train of thought here.
Brain fart.
No, husband just scared me doo-doo-less.
Okay, I just ordered you 2 cases of them. There's 24 in the case.
Of what?
Them scissors.
Why'd you do that? I got, okay.
So you'd have plenty of them.
My hubster just ordered me them little scissors that I got, that I'm putting in my kits. He just ordered me some more from the Dollar Tree. He's amazing. I'm just, but he has to quit bothering me. Just kidding about that. Okay, now let me get back to that. Daffy, D-A-F-I, Disabled Artist Foundation Incorporated. I think that's what that means. And what they do is they send care packages of arts and crafts things to people who have a disability, and maybe they can't get out of their house to go get things, or maybe they just need encouragement and inspiration to get started doing something artsy or crafty. And being disabled, a lot of times, you know, and there's all different kinds of disabilities, you know, there's, you know, physical, emotional, so many. And I think a lot of folks with disabilities, they don't realize that they actually can do something, because they can do so much. And so what they need is that inspiration and that little nudge. So if every month they get a little package in the mail that's got crafting supplies, and it doesn't have to be new crafting supplies, it can be, you know, just supplies that are like what I would send off to people is scrap fabrics, and maybe some threads and needle and, you know, stuff, so they could do something like this. And but as I was getting to is the auctions, because like I say, they get a lot of their things are donated that they can mail off, but postage is crazy. Postage is crazy. And so the auctions actually get money enough to pay the postage prices for these things. Also, they might have been donated plenty of things for, paints and things like that. And maybe they don't have enough paintbrushes to make a kit up of like watercolor paints or something. And so then they can use that money then to buy paintbrushes to go with the kits. And then, sometimes they have to buy packaging like bubble envelopes or something. And so there's always a cost to the foundation, even though a lot of their supplies are gifted to the foundation. They also have, and this foundation also, I want to say, is completely, they've got the licensing, I think it is what it's called, for the nonprofit organization. And so by having, the licensing and such for that, just let me tell you, it's just an awesome organization. And then there is a Facebook page too for Daffy and the Disabled Artist Foundation. And a lot of the people that are in the foundation, that the people that are the clients, I guess you would call them, they will show things that they're making out of their kits. I mean, they've got the ability to show these things that they made, and you can hear from them how much they are appreciative of each little thing that they get in the mail. And I think it is monthly that they get. And then even the clients are able to give like a wish list, like this is the kind of things I think I'd be interested in. And so they might say painting, or they might say sewing, or textile art, or they've got choices that they can choose from that they might be interested in. And so then that is how the board, because she's got the whole there's a board of the people that help run the foundation. And then this is how they choose what they're going to send to the clients. And so, it might be paper crafting. They would get all kind of paper. They might buy glue. They may, this kind of thing. And so it's just awesome. It's an awesome foundation. It's just awesome. But anyway, that's where I had bought these. That's where I had bought these beads. Not saying that you could go back there and buy them again, because they may not. You never know what's going to be in that auction when you go. And I think she has an auction once a month. And so, but if you go to Daffy, D-A-F-I, then you would learn about that. And so, yeah, and I didn't mean to do that. I am happy, though, to give a shout out to groups that I absolutely love. And I know, and there are other groups too that I may not know about, but and so if you all know of a group or a person that does an auction that is legitimate, should I say? That's not, I don't want them to be illegitimate, but if you know of somebody that does an auction and that they have things that we can use that they auction off, because I usually in the auctions I look for things I can use in my slow stitching. Like I look for fibers, I look for um, like the beads and fabrics, scrap fabrics. I look for you know, that kind of thing. These little samples I bought at an auction, and then these beads, and when I got the beads I got all kind of different colors. Look at these blue ones, how pretty those are. These are kind of a purplish something, but these are a mixture. But yeah, I got beads enough to let, and the ones I'm using are clear, and so it's kind of a mixture of things. But the thing is, I'd much rather see, because I do my shop. I don't leave my house, so when I do get to shop a little bit, I like to go. I'd much rather spend my money on somewhere that it's not like a big corporation or a big box or store and stuff. I'd much rather buy mine from a small business, family owned, and like a lot of these auctions aren't even a business. They're just family trying to make it from January to February, you know, February to March. You're just trying to make it in life. And you can pretty much tell when you get on the auctions, you know. I don't think any of them that I've ever been are just in it for the money. I think they are in it to in it so that they can survive, you know, survival. It's amazing. And so yeah, if any of you know of an auctioneer or a crafter that does her auctions, or his auctions that are like self-supporting, or like Daffy, which is Carhartt. If you know of somebody like that, let me know. Put it in the comments below, because those, you know, and I never have a lot to spend. You know, Papa and we live on our retirement, and our Social Security is what keeps us going, which is always enough. We always have enough, and But I then I kind of have a few things that I sell, like on my Etsy and store and things, and then I have money that I can buy more crafting supplies, and this is where I like to go and shop for my crafting supplies. Mostly is at these auctions, because I get the best deals. I get awesome deals at these auctions, and then I put together what I have. I get so much in Happy Mail that my supporters send. I don't ask for money, but boy, do I accept. If you've got stuff that you're not using and you think maybe I can figure out something to do with them, well, then I will accept those. And I accept those, and I work with them. And I have been having so much fun with beautiful things that I've gotten recently since I started slow stitching, and fabrics and things. And my word, they're amazing. And so yeah, that's what I like to do. And yeah, that's what I like to do. I can't believe my husband just ordered me all them scissors. But now see, that's the kind of thing. Now see, he just, oops, I didn't put my sequin on there. He just ordered, I was sent scissors by, oh gosh, what's her name? Come on, I know your name. Gosh, I can't think of her name now. But I have one of my subscribers that has sent me beautiful Happy Meals. But she just sent me a Happy Meal that included quite a few things. But in that Happy Meal also included like 50 little pair of scissors. And so, of these little pair of scissors. And so I'm able, and they're good little scissors. I'm surprised how awesome they are. And so I add them into my little kits that I make, or if I'm the ones that I sell, or the one when I send off Happy Mail, I add a pair of them scissors in there. So now, what was that noise? Huh. So whatever, that was a weird noise. And I put them in there. And so Papa seen that I had them all about used up, and so he just ordered me some more from the Dollar Tree. You can order from the Dollar Tree, but when you order from Dollar Tree, you have to order. You can't just like order one of something. You order however they order it. You know, if they order it in a dozen, then you have to order a dozen. So, which is okay when I use them because of the way I use them. And so I do spend a little bit of money in my kits that I put together. But most of my fabric kits, my fabrics, not that I don't spend money, because I spent it sometime in my life, it got spent, but I've got fabrics that I'm using for these kits that I've had around for a long time. And am I just jabbering on? And then you're going to go look at my Etsy store and see that there's nothing in there. But I do have kits going. They're all on the table. I've almost got them ready to list. I want to make sure that I have them ready to go before I list them, because then once I list them, then they're ready to go and I can mail them out the next business day. So that's always makes it easier for me. I was doing it a different way. I'd say, okay, I'll list 12 of these and get them together as the orders come in, and then I found that's too stressful. So I take my time getting the kits together, and then, because I do have to do some, like, even though I don't spend a lot of money, I go to thrift stores and find product at the thrift stores, and then it takes a while to get a kit together. Look how pretty that's looking with those on here. I'm just running my mouth, ain't I? Just about nothing. But I like to talk to you all, and I like to let you all know my thoughts too. And so, yeah, so today, my daughter, oh bless her heart, I was talking about thinking maybe I wanted a Alexa, one of them Echo things, so I could talk to Alexa, and I was talking about thinking about getting one of them, but then I never did get one, because then I'd say, nah, I don't want one. Well, my daughter has actually two in her house. Her daughter has one, and she had one. So she brought me the one that she had, so we could play with it. I'm telling you, and that's what you do with it, too. You just play with it. Me and Papa have laughed, because you can ask Alexa anything. You can just ask her anything, and she'll come up with an answer. And so, well, most of the time. Sometimes she has to say, I can't understand your question, or I don't have an answer for you. Sometimes she says that, but she's very nice about it. She's very nice about it. She's very, very nice. And so, she is so cute. She is just so cute. But we had Jeffrey over yesterday, or the day before, and we was asking, we were testing old Alexa, and we asked some silly questions too, and we were laughing at the answers we got. We were laughing. I'm telling you, what entertainment that was. And so, but now, like I say to her, Alexa, start my day. And I can't say it real loud or she'll start yakking in there. But, and she'll give me like something information, then she'll tell me what the weather is, and she'll just give me, just get my day started, you know? And so, it's fun. But, but like, before you do that, you have to, you know, you let her know what you're interested in. If you're interested in politics, you know, then she'll give you information on politics. But I said no politics, and so I don't do politics. And so, but she's fun. She's just fun. We have all fun. And when you're old and feeble, like me and Papa are, we're old and feeble. We need entertainment, you know, and so Alexa's our entertainment. So that's fun that we have that to play with. But I mean, you can look stuff up too. You can look stuff up, important stuff. You can look up important stuff too, or look up, or just ask her, and it's like instantly she's got the answer. I don't know where she's got all this knowledge from, but yeah. And I can ask her, Alexa, is my package from Amazon going to be delivered today? And she will tell me if it is or not. Yeah, she will. Oh, and she'll even tell me what my package is. I'm telling you, that girl, she got some knowledge. I hope they pay Alexa good. That old gal. Pay that old gal good. I hope so. And she's pretty smart. Pretty smart girl. So, yeah. Now, I've almost got all my... See, they call this slow stitching for a reason. Because it is slow. You take your time. And you just don't worry that it's slow. And you just... And it's very calming. It's very calming. See, I have this plan to go in the next couple of days. I got this thing going on with my nose, and I'm a little concerned about them cutting my nose off, but I don't think they'll have to cut my nose completely off. But so as I'm stitching like this, and I'm thinking, well, what if they have to cut a lot of my nose off? Then I think, well, I could make the most awesome masks. And, you know, like we wear a mask right now that covers your mouth and your nose. Well, I could make a mask that covers just my nose. In fact, I might work on one of them today. Just so I'm you know, thinking ahead. I'm a think for the worst and hope for the best. You know, they're going to have to cut some of it off, I guess, but my nose is too big anyway. What the heck? It's too big. I got that big Finnish nose. Not saying that all people that are Finnish have got big nose, but in my family, yeah, big noses run in our family because, well, I'm not sure why because. I always say because, but I don't know why I say that. I don't know why I say because. So, yeah. So, yeah, what time is it here? 34 minutes and 36 seconds. Yeah, wow. Okay, one more bead. There it is. There we go. Now, see, this is fun. You see that? Now, I think I've got all the sequins I want to hold that on there. Owie, Jiminy Christmas, I just poked myself. Yeah. Needles are sharp. I don't know if you know that already, but they're pretty sharp. Okay. Now that I've run my mouth for this long, I think I'm going to end this just right there, and then I'm going to work on it a little bit more in a minute. But I'm going to go get my breakfast. What time is it? 9:36. Yeah, I got to go get me something to eat. But, see, that's so far. That is just so far on this side. And so, but I got other things that I might put up. I don't know. I just work as I go. I just plan as I go. And so, but I got other things too. Oh, that's right. I was going to put this up there. Yeah, I'm going to put this up there. But you know what I think I'll do to give this some color? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around that with, like heavier thread with probably a friendship floss. Oh, this can go over like this. Yeah, I'm going to put this on like this. And I think I'm going to go all the way around the edge of this with friendship floss, and also on the inside of that to hold that on. And so maybe I'll do that in a little while. Should I do it online or should I just do it offline? I don't know if I should do it on a video, because you guys don't have to watch all these silly videos, but you may want to. And but then I might go around the whole heart here too with that. I might do that, but I like this part so far, is that little piece of recite, and this piece of quilt might be older than Methuselah, I don't know, but it is beautiful. Somebody in their day took time to put all these little pieces together, and then I went with my scissors and whacked it apart. But anyhow, that's what I'm going to end with right now. And I'm going to go get me some morning. Oh, I want to show you too. I showed you yesterday that I got I bought this spool of yeah. Dang it, why can't I remember names of stuff? It's called yeah, I can't remember. Some kind of ribbon. But look at this. I wrote words on it. I wrote words, I write the word, and then I cut it. See? Peace, believe, share, and I'm using, this one says believe, and this one says love. I'm using these pens that are from Artesia, and they're fabric markers. And then this one says share. Oh, that one says share too. And care, shine, blessed, love. They want to curl for some reason, but I'll stitch them on. Glow, care, inspire. That's how many I put up so far. I mean, I wrote so far. But see, then I can use those because I might go ahead and use one on the back. I might put inspire here. Now I think if I were to put this on here, I may actually back it with a darker piece so it almost looks framed. And then I would just stitch all the way around with my slow stitching, is to put a word on there. And I like that word inspire. There's some words that are just amazing. So see, I work on the front and then I work on the back, and once I get them, the front and the back finished, is when I will then stitch them together. And there'll be some sort of a fringe on the bottom. And so, but it'll end up that top piece will not be closed. That will be open. They stay open. What did I do with that? Well, I don't know what I did with the other one. I just had in my hot little hand. But, geez, I am bad. But I leave them open to where it's a pocket so I can put notes in there. So my blessings or whatever I'm sending, my thoughts, will go through the air and get to the person they're meant to be. And so, okay, that's what I'm doing. So I'll read to you. It's my thing. If you're new to my channel, you know, you don't know that I read after every one of my videos. God, my hair goes in my mouth. Keep thinking about getting this cut, but I don't know. And so, but this is one of my favorite books. You Are Stronger Than You Know, Words of Hope and Encouragement for Someone Living with a Chronic Illness. So let me just find a page here. And I just like to just open and find what, and usually when I just open the book, and it opens to something I really need to hear today. So this is good. Okay, trust your instincts. More than anything else, it is essential that you trust your own instincts. You will be relying on your instincts to help guide you toward the practitioners, approaches, and treatments that make the most sense to you. Your decisions may not be made on anything more than a gut feeling or a sense after reading and hearing about a particular approach. That, wow, that just sounds right. Or you may choose to find a practitioner who inspires your utmost trust, confidence, faith, and hope, and follow his or her direction. Instinct comes into play there as well, because some of the best practitioners are combining their own instincts. I'm not even able to say that word today. Instincts, applying the art of medicine and making decisions about a complex and rarely clear-cut treatment approach. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, and trust what your body is trying to tell you. And that was written by Mary J. Showman. And then this one on here, it also has to do with trusting your instincts here. It says, inside of you lie all the answers. All the worries and confusion you harbor as you walk through your life each day don't have to weigh you down and close you off from the true you, because all the answers lie within your soul. Listen to your heart. Hear your spirit as it guides you to the next positive step toward your freedom. Hear your mind's voice leading you in the right direction. You will never lead yourself wrong. So see here, it does say, it says trust yourself, trust your instincts, and trust what your body is telling you. And that's what both of these authors are saying here. This one was written by Mary J. Showman, and this one was written by Paula Michelle Adams. And trust your instincts, because your instincts are actually, somebody's telling you something. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and bring you back safe and sound, happy and healthy to the next video. And do some slow stitching. It's just whatever you stitch, whatever comes to mind. It doesn't even have to come to mind. Just start stitching something, and it's amazing what your final project will be. Beautiful, and you'll say, did I do that? And yeah, you did. Okay, God bless you all. Be safe. Love you, and I'll see you on the next video. God bless.